All right, y'all, we back. We back. Yeah, I'm gonna put the last vlog we just did cut out. I'm gonna put that back up there so folks can get that. Woo wee, that's a good question. Somebody said, how could we use this with settlements? I have an attorney and medical lien that is taking 75%. Sheesh. 75% of the settlement. Is there anything I can do? Hell yeah. Hell motherfucker yeah. Alright, so the first thing foremost, you gotta know what's going on. You can't do nothing till you understand what's going on. Now you gotta really look at it this way. I'm gonna show you why they're getting 75%. It's because you voluntarily, you gotta hit a word. You voluntarily obtained an attorney, okay, and medical, all right, to assist you with that account. So because nobody does nothing for free, you see what I'm saying? That's their payment. All right, they charge you 75%. Now, because you never needed an attorney, you never needed that medical lien. All right, you never needed that attorney. I know the medical lien is on there, but you never need no attorney. All right, because you're the owner of the account. You see what I'm saying? That whole settlement is owed to you. See, if you was to assess that settlement yourself, all right, you could have took all the payment. But as soon as you hire an attorney, you basically relinquish your capacity and put it in somebody else's hands. All right, that's why you really can't use this type of process with an attorney. A lot of people be like, well, can I just call my attorney and tell him to do this for me? I'm like, yeah, if he want to lose his motherfucking license, or if he want to start creating enemies, because no judge is going to like him, not you, him. Like, he might call you and say, hey, I can't deal with your case anymore due to personal reasons. All right, because you're going to be basically throwing him into the fire. You got to remember, he works with the state. He probably, or she probably don't even understand that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to remember, attorneys, prosecutors, and judges, they all get along. Most attorneys want to eventually be judges. All right, meaning you got to have the recommendations of judges, or just a recommendation of your peers. You see what I'm saying? The one thing you don't want to do is create friction or tension. And one way to do that is utilizing inalienable rights with consumers and applying it to the state on the state that you're supposed to be in cahoots with. All right, so that's the problem with that. But yeah, you can definitely take over that settlement. What's with the medallion stamps? I don't know. I'll never use the medallion stamps. Not telling y'all not to use it, but I don't never use it. Yeah, it does. It does. But yeah, just because it shows you the administrative process, somebody said came in late, but does your advanced class consist of the administrative process? It does, family, but please don't just buy the class and just start sending stuff off. Please don't, family. You're going to lose. All right, please get that course and study before you send anything off. That course is have you properly prepared to prevent a piss poor performance. So when you get that course, when you understand what's going on, you have the steps too. But that steps is for when you're ready to execute. If you don't have any understanding, you can't execute. It's impossible. It's impossible. Is there anything I need to add besides the documents from the class for my second round? My car company claims that they can't find the account for me and need more information. Family, I'm gonna read that again. I'm gonna see if you hear it. Is there anything I need to add besides the documents from the class, for my second round, my car company claimed that they can't find an account and need more information. My first question would be is, how can't they find an account? How did you get in touch with them? How did they get in touch with you? Okay, the next question would be, they said they need more information. What information do they need? You're saying, is there any more documents I need? Well, you gotta ask yourself, what information did they say they needed? Because if they just said, hey, we need more information, that's when you say, okay, what information do y'all need? Because Goddess, do you have the account number? You gotta have the account number if you reached out to me. Like you said, you're on your second round. So when you sit your first round, you have to have the account number. So the account number is what you're referencing. So if you gave them that account number and they said, we don't know what account you're talking about, if that ain't Debo, I don't know who Debo is. If that ain't the most Debo off next Friday, I don't know what is. You said, do you got my bike, Debo? My grandma gave me that bike. What bike, punk? What account? I don't know what account you talking about. What account? We gotta slow down, family. You see what I'm saying? Gotta slow down. Don't send another second round off. Don't even matter if it goes past that 5 days. Just hold that 5 days first letter on. You know what I'm saying? Just have it on go. Meaning just because you go outside at 5 days don't mean you can't go outside. All right, but please don't just be sending stuff in, family. Because if they're telling you they can't find the account and they have you kind of unsure on that answer, because as soon as they told me that, I was like, well, I guess I don't owe y'all anything. If y'all don't find an account, well, who I'm paying? Give me my title back then. What the hell? Give me my goddamn title back. You say y'all can't find the account? Okay, give me my title. Who has my title? If y'all don't have an account, who has my title? Or is this you didn't give them the right information? That could be the thing too. You probably gave them the wrong account number. They like, we can't find that account. We need more information. So there's not more documents, family. It's self-explanatory. At that point, you got to kind of start filling in your own blanks. I can't tell you how to spell your name, and you see what I'm saying? You want to ask them, what information do y'all need from me? Do y'all need what do y'all need? Y'all need the account number? Y'all need a statement? I have everything. What y'all need? You see what I'm saying? Are stamps important when transferring security to the Treasury direct account? I mean, fam, I don't know. My whole output on it. I got a Treasury direct account, family, but it's like, you don't really use that when you're endorsing and transferring balances already. Let's just make an example, right? Let's make an example, right? Let's say T-Mobile. I get an account through T-Mobile, right? And they send me a bill. What necessary thing would it be for me to set up a whole Treasury direct account when they already send me the bill? You see what I'm saying? I'm like, a lot of people's harping on that TDA because a lot of people think they about to just have money in there and liquidate that shit. Y'all, that is not how that Treasury direct account is ran, y'all. All right, it's simply used to pay bills, but it's an easier way. You don't have to do that way. You know what I'm saying? When you can just endorse the bill and enforce it. They already give you the bill. Is there any way to sell our contract? Family, why do you want to sell your contracts, family? Why do you want to sell your contracts? Let the banks sell them. Let the banks work. Family, you trying to be the runner and family, be the boss and sit back and relax. Let the banks do that. Let the banks sell And let them do that. You don't got to do that. That's not your... Yeah, that's not... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, medallion stamps may declare value. I don't never put medallion stamps. It's just me, y'all. Y'all gotta remember, don't let me stop y'all from doing that. Y'all gotta remember that. Y'all are asking me. I don't use any stamps. I just go up there and next day my shit, send off my shit, and they... I don't think a stamp is what gets people remedy. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I could be dead wrong on that. Somebody said, how do I handle a Capital One card that they stated is going to be sent off to collections? I'm new to your page, but any advice on how to proceed with it? First of all, welcome. All right. Second of all, it's two ways you can learn it. You can learn it the fee way, meaning you can pay the fees where I can teach you a step-by-step. You can grab one of my courses in my bio. You can grab my beginner course. It's $250 right now. I have an advanced course that's $500. All right. Now, if you don't want to pay the fee right now, you just want to get your feet wet, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of, I know you say you're a beginner. Just check on my page. Start from the top and just work your way down. Just looking at all the lives, hours. I got over 500 posts, so I know like 480 of those is lives. That's 480 hours of information for free. You see what I'm saying? I'm sure that's more than in a semester. How many hours do people put in a semester? So I'm just, so like say my whole page is like a free university. All right. So, but if you want to pay the fee and get a more direct process, you can go on my link in my bio and get that. If they can't find your documents, whatever it may be, they have to give it to you. If they can't use that against them. Oh, let me read that again, my bad. If they can't find your documents, whatever it may be, they have to give it to you. If they can't use that against them. Well, the thing is, y'all gotta remember. Let me just put y'all in my shoes. All right. This is what I would do, and hopefully everybody can. I know everybody can't have the same mindset, but just hopefully you can kind of have the same mindset at this moment, so you can understand. All right. So, soon as I'm sending my shit off, right? Let's say it's a T-Mobile bill, any type of bill. All right. First thing I'm doing is I'm getting my typed up instructions. I'm having my power of attorney. I'm having that endorsed bill, all right? I'm putting that together, all right? I'm overstanding each document, all right? I'm putting that together. I'm going down to the post office. I'm next day in my shit, okay? I'm using my credit card, okay? I'm using my credit card, man. They throwing whatever stamps they want on there. None of that shit matters because I endorse my credit card. All right, so I send that in. They overnight. I have a tracking number. So, y'all, there's never a point of time of them telling me we can't find it. Like, and y'all be really getting thrown off y'all paths when they tell y'all, oh, sorry, we never got it. Like, did you get the green receipt back? Did you have your tracking? Well, my tracker says it was signed, and my tracker says it was delivered. All right. Well, I'm going to send it one more time. Okay, as a notice, because it says it got delivered. Y'all telling me that, and I have the post office as a witness if it goes to trial. That's why it's so golden to go through the post office, because now you can use the postmaster as a witness. All right, so yeah, y'all should never come to an issue and say, what do we do if they say they don't have the documents? What do you do? You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody, like, you know they got the documents. You know what I'm saying? Like, you keep moving forward. You don't stop. You don't start scratching your head. You keep moving forward. It's like somebody said, like, you know they took your shit, and you like, well, they said they don't got it. What I do now? Like, the fuck you mean what you do now? Go punch his ass in the mouth and take your shit back. You know what I'm saying? You know you can't physically hurt them. And the only way to hurt them is through documentation. So these documents and building the cases is the real squabble, is the real fight. That's what I'm saying. Like, but if a person don't understand that, person will keep getting thrown off by simple shit like, oh, sorry, we don't have that document. Oh, sorry, we don't know what you're talking about. And then people be like, well, what do we do now if they say they don't know what we're talking about? Like, you prove what you're talking about. Simple. You prove it. All right. Yeah, they strong arm and put people out their own shit, y'all. I gotta stop listening and believing what the banks are the interest. They pay interest. Any affiliate party that's working for the bank is just the do boy for the bank, and the bank is our do boys. You see what I'm saying? It's like do boy for the do boy. So when they be like, oh, we're not the bank, we just work with the bank. Oh, you're the do boy for the bank. Oh, my bad. Well, nice to meet you. I'm here to introduce myself as the owner. The bank is my do boy. So your boss is my do boy. All right. So on behalf of my do boy, okay, I would like to transfer this interest to the account. So you tell your boss I said this. I'm going to send your boss this because he or she should already know this. All right, but I guess it didn't trickle down to the chain of command. So I'm the highest chain of command. So I don't know you, foot soldier. All right, nice to meet you. You're working for me. You didn't even know you worked for me. Nice to meet you. Okay, that's how it is, y'all. So don't get thrown off by these people telling y'all, oh, no, we don't work with that. No, we don't do that. No, we don't. They don't even know what they are. They don't even know what they are, y'all. Third parties. Somebody said you can't be the beneficiary and the trustee. Not so fast. No, you can't be the beneficiary and the trustee on the same notices. No, you cannot. But if I send you one letter operating as the trustee and then send you another letter operating as the beneficiary, that's two different capacities, family. I know those trust guys is telling y'all certain things, but what Braxton used to do with Jamie Foxx? Yeah, it definitely worked for criminal cases. Definitely worked for criminal cases. Send me the bill so I can do the same to you. You don't know what to do, family. You don't know what to do. Now let me ask you this. What would I charge a person that doesn't understand this? How would I charge them? Because somebody asked me, can I pay you in 1099? I'd be like, do you know how to use a 1099? They'd be like, no. I'm like, what? What? They'd be like, well, can I endorse your bill? Like, I don't have a bill. I don't take your social. You can buy my class with a credit card and then endorse your credit card. I mean, but I don't take people's social. We're not in contract, people. So this, and then my thing is, people be trying to be so like, and folks be trying to be so cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, how do I not pay your class? How can I use this so I don't have to pay your? Like, well, first of all, family, this isn't a consumer credit transaction. All right, this is a course that you buy. This is like going to Walmart and seeing a bag of chips and saying, hey, I like that bag of chips. Let me get those. Let me go eat these bag of chips. It's not a consumer credit transaction. You use your credit card, but your claiming of the credit goes with your credit card, not Walmart. You know what I'm saying? So, nobody would ever be able to endorse any of my classes. Yeah. I don't need to change status, family. I don't need to change my jurisdiction, family. I don't need to. I am the jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need to do that. Because I know people that done did all that and locked up. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, my overstanding, like, our status is our capacity, okay? Like, is your capacity. What are you going to do when a certain situation arises? What is your capacity in that certain situation? Like, you change your status, like, what does that even mean? I be really asking me, what does that even mean? I've never read in law nowhere where it says you must change your status. I don't know where that shit came from. And since I've never read it in any act, I don't even talk about it. I literally make fun of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, where do these people read this shit from? And then they wonder why, oh my gosh, I did that, but I'm still working, y'all. Like, this shit is never going to work, y'all. It's more to it than just that. You have to still understand what's going on. If people are beating cases without doing that, all right, why would they need to go get that? You see what I'm saying? Like, if people are already beating cases without doing any quote-unquote status correction, all right, what nationality are they changing? Because your nationality has nothing to do with your bills. Your status has nothing to do with your bills. Your status is already the owner. What else status do I need? Tell me, what else? National? Private? Foreign? What else? Because nowhere in the Bill of Exchange Act do it says I have to be foreign to endorse my bill. Nowhere. It says all bills. You know what I'm saying? How does the process work with independent contracting with a small business that doesn't know the law? Well, you enforce the law. What a cop gonna tell somebody that don't know the law? Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. You want to be friends or you want to enforce the law? You gotta enforce the law, whether they like it or not. You know what I'm saying? May the best process win. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter how old a adverse action letter is to start performance. I'm finding something from 2021, 2020 claiming it. No, because equity is always there. Equity is always there. They're holding your equity. You got to hit them up. Oh, damn. I had a, last thing before I get out of here. I had a consultation with a brother yesterday. He used to be a band manager, road crew manager. All right. So he was dealing with the contracts for his band. Right. So they were doing real good. This, like I said, band from I think they said about 6-7 years ago. They're not active now, but so they had a lot of views at the time. Then they ended up getting a deal through Sony. All right. So he said at the time he didn't know contracting at all. He said he read the contract. And noticed that there was some money that they were still owed to them, saying that they only got 15% of the royalties. All right, so when he read it, he was saying, "Damn, they owe us way more money." So he hired. Coincidentally, he has a friend that was an attorney at the time, right? So he says that he calls this Sony and has his friend acting like his attorney on the phone saying, "Hey, I'm calling y'all because I see that y'all have some royalties still owed to me. I have my attorney on the line." All right, and because before he got the attorney on the line, they was really playing with him, giving him a run around for almost a year and a half. All right, so the year and a half go by. He gets his friend ended up becoming an attorney. He ended up getting his friend to be on the phone with him. You know, his friend got his back, like, yeah, put me on the phone with her. I'll be act like, yeah. So the guy, meaning the road crew manager that went through the contract, was able to get to the right department of Sony. And how about them folks told them, "Hey, we had a check sitting here waiting. We have checks sitting here waiting. We just didn't know who to send them to." Okay, so meaning all y'all that are in contracts, that's the same case is going on. They're going to say, "We just didn't know who to send them to." Why is it that? It's because the owner never stepped foot or came forth. So how are we supposed to know? So we just held on to him. Yeah, we made money off of it too while I was here. We ain't going to let that motherfucker sit. So we just been waiting for you to knock on the door. Action you shall receive. Closed mouths don't get fed. Meaning your mouth was closed, so like we felt like you didn't need the shit. Hell, we felt like you was such a boss. Hell, you so up. We was like, I guess he don't care about it. Guess he don't care. We'll just wait for him to come forth. Now, granted, coming forth ain't no easy as just, "Hey guys, I need my Hell no. Like I said, it took him a year and a half, all right, to get his friend to hop on the phone, act like his attorney, and for them to get to the right department. And then they reached out to him and said, hey, we have some checks here. All right, we just didn't know who to send them out to. Who do you want us to send them checks to? Now he has royalties for the rest of his life, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Like that information, all right, that simple reading, okay? That simple reading right there. The less you know, the more you pay. It's really that simple. All right, that's with all your contracts. All y'all that got old contracts that's over and done with, you have royalty checks. All right. Oh, you just learned something today. Did you know that you've been an artist? You've already did your due diligence and you have royalties owed to you? You just have to reach out to these corporations and say, hey, you guys got my equity. Royalties are equity. You see what I'm saying? All right. So that's what it is, family. That's what it is, family. Nah, I ain't been in the question queue all day. Okay, I answered that one. Here go a question in the comment. The question bars, should I take my credit union to federal court? Well, first and foremost, I know this question is, should I take my credit union to federal court? Before I even read anything else, okay, I'm feeling like the answer is going to be yes. Because if you have to ask yourself that, am I going to take them to court? Yes. All right, because I'm going to continue reading. It says, if they took money out of my account and put it to the wrong account, well, I would need more information on that, you know, how that happened. Their carelessness messed up my credit. There's no shit. How did they mess your credit up, Queen? How did they do that? And they are refusing to fix it. How did they mess your credit up? Next question. Would a private landlord be listed on the SEC.gov site for the CLK codes? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But don't let that stop you. Yeah, don't let that stop you. Private leasing, you're doing the same thing. If they took your social, you're utilizing the same. Some of y'all done got getting private leases through your friends and somebody that you're real cool with, and they're not gonna like when you start moving this way. I'm letting you know this now. So it's best you can probably explain this to them, but they gonna be like, man, I don't know that way. No, you gotta pay me how you been paying me. That's telling you, hey, fuck your laws. You gonna have to pay me how you been paying me. You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a situation where it's not about it's not about being friends. It's about enforcing the law. If they don't know the law, not knowing the law is no excuse. All right, so yeah, it's not really no friends in this. Is writing yourself a large check with NSF fraud? Hell yeah, that sounds like fraud. Why are you writing your own self a check? A large check for what? And where are you pulling it out from? Yeah, where are you pulling it out from? Think about it. Where is that funds coming right? And what authorized you to make that type of, you know what I'm saying? Like what authorized you to make that type of purchase, or that, not purchase, but that to write that large check? What are you writing on behalf of? Because this is only supposed to be used on debts and transferring debts into credit. All right, you should never have to write your own self a check. All right, you always want to get the bill from the corporation that you're extending your application to. Always. All right, so I know a lot of people telling folks they can go cash their birth certificates and stuff like. Y'all, please don't be listening to these people, y'all. And if y'all listen to them, just ask them, have you did that? Have you deposited your birth certificate? Did you get paid out yet? Did you? Because I promise you, the ones that said they did or tried or did, they're behind bars. Okay. All right. Ain't it weird? Everybody that says that, hey, you can deposit your... Why haven't they did it? All right, good question. If I'm a landlord, how do I go about sending my renter's application to the Federal Reserve? That's a good question. I'm not a landlord, so I wouldn't know. If I was a landlord, my first thing I would probably go to a apartment building that's already, booming, and kind of ask them, hey, y'all work with a bank, right? And they're going to say, yeah. Like, okay, what bank do y'all work with? They may give you that information. And then from there, I'm going to go to that bank like, yo, I'm a landlord, okay? How can I open up accounts with y'all so where I can deposit my applications, deposit my deposits? All right, that would be a question I would ask, because that will lead me to the answer. All right, that will lead me to the answer. Yeah, you don't need to pay yourself, fam. There's no need to pay yourself. And any of this, you're not really paying yourself. You're using you're using the bills that's being sent to you. How to fight the damn HOA administrative process. Simple. Yeah, nah. No hard feelings, y'all. No hard feelings, y'all. Don't beat people up. He was just asking a question. No, because like I say, a lot of people that's what I'm saying. A lot of people is trying this method, y'all. Like literally cashing birth certificates in or writing themselves checks, trying to pull 15. I heard one woman, she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna write myself, I'm gonna pull 20 million out of my account so I can go buy some land. And I'm like, what? That's not how it works. Like, what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it for my TDA account. I'm just gonna liquidate some accounts. I said, okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, we fighting the housing allowance. Hell yeah, they not special. Anybody that ain't letting you use your equity, step on their necks. Okay, that's why I tell folks, y'all, we're not being humble, y'all. We're not being nice over here. You know what I'm saying? We're not being nice. If the HOA get in the way, if the motherfucking IRS get in the way. You know what I'm saying? Let the IRS not let me endorse my tax bill. I'm about to step on their motherfucking necks. Like, what you mean I can't endorse this? Y'all got a whole remittance department. What you mean I can't do this? Yeah, they literally tell us what to do. Yeah, you let the CIA pull up, but what's up? Hello, co-workers. Because the CIA, y'all, we are the motherfucking CIA. You know what I'm saying? We the damn FBI's. we the CFPB, our Criminal Federal Investigation Bureau. We're the agents for the CFPB. You see what I'm saying? Meaning we're federally backed. That's why I tell people, y'all, we're agents. We're all federal agents. Y'all, we listen to rappers too much saying, I ain't no motherfucker. They're like, yes, you are, brother. If you have an all caps name, you're an agent for the federal government. All right? You're supposed to be protecting this estate. You have a duty. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. All right, so if the CIA say some shit, the FBI say some shit, oh, we going toe to toe. Let's get it. Let's get it. Line them up. Line them up. Keep studying, family. I'm not even going to read that question. I don't want nobody to, you know what I'm saying, keep studying. Yeah, we the real alphabet. We the CFO. We the motherfucking beneficiaries. We the goddamn agent. We all that. I did a DBA for my all caps name. That's cool. You want to trademark your all caps name? I got a social and an EIN for my all caps name. After ERC verification, that means everything is approved, correct? I was told there's still a possibility of them changing the amount and stuff. Yeah, they may send you an adjustment. They may send an adjustment. They may see another verification because there's a lot of identity theft going on. So you might get like 4 verifications. So a lot of folks getting frustrated saying, what do I do with this verification? You're going to do the same thing you did with the first one. It's the same thing. Nothing changed. All right. So, yeah, for all the ERC people, if you're getting verifications, all right, you got to be patient. Go ahead and fax that over. If you did it, reach out, say, I got some more papers. Please do not fill these documents out, okay? Please. All right, we got a lot of people getting these verifications, fill them out, send them off, and they don't even know what was put on the sheet. All right, so be patient, family. There's no rush in none of this. All right, IRS is moving slow as it is, so meaning there is no rush. So one thing you don't want to do is rush. Then we got to redo it and then get stuff resent, and that makes shit way longer. All right, so when you get these things, documents, hold on to them. Don't do anything with them. Even if it takes you 3 to 4 days to reach out to me and talk to me, that's okay. Okay, hold on to those. And so when we talk, I can give you the instructions. All right. Yeah, process. Yeah, okay. It doesn't really matter if you are operating as a living man. That living man can be living, but that living man needs an entity to do business through. So, like, you can't walk into a dealership and be like, I'm God, and God wants a car. You see what I'm saying? God had to create an entity, you know what I'm saying, to do business. I had somebody saying, man, you charging for the info. And then I look up, man, he charging for info. I'm like, what the hell is going on? They said, man, you just teach up there teaching accent. I'm like, yo, they're stealing my whole shit. I'm like, yo. Oh, I'm not dropping no more names. Man, what? Folks are incredible. The price on the consultation is $500 per hour. $500 an hour. ERC is still open. But you gotta have some patience. All right. It's the only thing. Do you believe everyone will follow your method? There's a lot of videos, people trying to break down this information, but they don't actually know all the information. Why do people rush with this method? People rush because it seems so easy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you dangling freedom in front of somebody's face and you pulling away from them every time they reach. It's because they're not patient enough. They're too reachy. They're too antsy. You know what I'm saying? They haven't sat down and said, damn, why don't I have remedy? What am I doing that's keeping me from remedy? A lot of people don't have that accountability button. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that, you're going to just be moving, blaming everything and everybody. I bought his class, but it didn't work. I bought her class, it didn't work. Man, these people just out here teaching a whole bunch of nothing. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of folks like that. And you don't never want to be in that bunch saying, man, there's a lot of people teaching a bunch of nothing, which is true. But how, if there's so many people teaching so much, why isn't a person able to build off of that and get remedy? Because this is the age of information. All right, you got people that's never heard none of this stuff. Now you got people complaining that there's too much info. Folks be like, you got all these people teaching. It's like, damn, at least there's people teaching it. Now, granted, they might not have remedy, but they're telling you some shit, though. You know what I'm saying? All right, they're telling you some shit, though. All right, you just got to use it. What you going to use if somebody just give you some a hammer and a nail? What you going to build from that? A piece of wood, a hammer, a nail, a goddamn welding wrench, a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? When somebody just gave you a bunch of tools and said build something, what you going to do with it? You can't just say, man, I can't do nothing with this. Yeah, you can. You got wood, you got motherfucking hammer, you got fucking water, you got nails. What you mean you can't build? Man, get the fuck out of the way, man. Put your country ass out of the way, man. I'll build something. You know what I'm saying? You got people like that. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you gonna do with the tools that's been given to you. Because nobody can build it for you. Folks want the whole motherfucker built for them and say, here you go. Go ahead and walk in. It's ready for you to just lay down and sleep and chill. You know what I'm saying? So would it be wise to the all caps EIN entity to? Nah, none of that's necessary, family. Just make you already got a social. You're just making your all caps is the principal. So you just making the natural man, the lowercase, the agent. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to go and create an EIN for the all caps name, then yeah, you can use the EIN as the agent for the SSN, meaning the social security number, which is the all caps name. You can do that, but to me, it's a little unnecessary. Yeah, definitely. Anybody that starts following me, I'm going to definitely always harp on read the same shit. You may come to me and say, I read it 3 times, though. I'm like, okay, well, your question doesn't match up with the 3 times you read, so clearly you may need to read some more times. And that's the way I teach, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my answers came from reading. A lot of my answers didn't come from me booking one-on-ones, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to, I could probably name on 3 fingers the people I booked a one-on-one with. You see what I'm saying? And it never was like answers. It was just like, hey, yeah, read this. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It was never like clear-cut answers. All right? So when people be saying, how do I do this? How do I like, yo, you have to have some type of understanding, because when you read, the answer is in the reads. You just got to read and slow down. A lot of people try to rush in. I read it. Like, okay, read it again. Because clearly you ain't read it enough, because you don't have the clarification yet. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to understand this shit. Not me giving you templates. That's one thing. I don't show any templates. I'm saying that a couple people telling me that there's somebody going around saying they're selling my templates. I don't even have any templates, so I don't know what the hell y'all buying. I've never made a template. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't have templates. I show you how to be your own templates. Any CPN people, please drop all that shit and transfer that to a real name. Okay, you can't collect equity on a CPN name. What would you use an EIN in your all caps name for? I haven't really used it. I just did it just to see if I could do it, and it went through. So I got an EIN for my all caps name, and I have a social for my all caps name. Now, what to do with it? Hell, the possibilities are endless. You know what I'm saying? Now I have 2 persons out of that one name, because that EIN number changes. You see what I'm saying? They don't go off the name; they go off the EIN number. I'm gonna say it again. They don't go off the name; they go off the EIN number. That's the employer. That's the employer number. Okay. That's the employer identification. Yeah, you gotta understand. Why do everybody think everything's not reading is sometimes boring, but you have to make it fun? Yep, gotta make it fun. You will make it fun once you understand, like, I'm doing this for a purpose. Like, a lot of y'all are going down rabbit holes and being scared. You're reading that, and it's telling you to go there. It's telling you to go there, and then you say, man, it's telling me to go there. Like, go, follow the breadcrumbs. Like, you getting a little piece and just stopping. You know what I'm saying? Getting a little piece, stopping. What books would I recommend? No books. I only have one book. I don't buy books. Only book I have is the Business Law book by Henry R. Cheeseman. Besides that, I read Acts, family. Read Acts. Learn to love Acts. These Acts are free. You don't need any books. Read Acts. You can download the PDF form of the Acts on your phone. But yeah, you want to get real intimate with Acts, not really books, because a lot of people will get books and just stack books, don't even read books, just say, hey, I got the book, I got this book, I got that book, you know what I'm saying? Don't really be reading it. The best read you can possibly get for understanding is the Acts, the Bill of Exchange Act, the Constitution. The only difficult thing is the vocabulary that they use. You just got to understand and be able to research the vocabulary and put it in its right perspective. All right, y'all. So, yeah, that's what it is, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in with my July 22nd event. It's going to be going down in L.A. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all look forward to me and Charleston White got the podcast coming out. Learn and Burn. Hood Consumer Advice. Learn and burn. Okay, we're gonna really be bringing this information to the people. Anybody that wants to sign up for ERC, tap in. I charge 3 bands up front. For anybody that's already a ERC client, make sure you have the new email. All right, make sure you DM me. Make sure you got the new email. Give me about 3 days to reach back out to you. Please don't get frustrated because I haven't got back to you. I'm going to relax, family. Trust me, any updates, I get any updates, and I will reach out to you personally. If there hasn't been any updates, there hasn't been any updates. Now, if it's a situation where you haven't received any verification, it's been more than 4 weeks, okay? Now we can see if there's been an address situation. We can get that address updated. It's going to take another 2 to 4 weeks for you to receive that verification, that new verification, okay? So, y'all, this is a patient. I send them anywhere. Please hold on to them, all right, and wait for the fax number, all right, because you're supposed to be faxing those to us, all right, so we can look over for you. All right, if anybody wants a class course for beginners, it's $250. Link in my bio. For anybody that's advanced, ready for the step-by-step enforcement, it is $500. All right. If you don't have the fee, you can learn for free by staying on my page. I have results for those that have been successful at the top of my page. You can work your way to the bottom. All right, for over 400 information. No excuses, family. If you don't have the 500 and you want a more step-by-step approach and you want to come on out to California, or if you haven't been to California, come on out to LA in July 22nd. We have the yacht event for July 23rd. Okay. The reason why I haven't really been talking about the yacht event, because we only have about 15 people on the yacht. So I'm gonna post that eventually. All right. So yeah, that's gonna be around 1,500 per person. All right, because how we gonna do that? That's gonna be more of my VIP. All right, so they're gonna get a class on 22nd and a yacht event meeting on July 23rd. The yacht event will be in Malibu, California. All right, we'll be in Malibu, California. The yacht event will be in Malibu, California. The seminar class event will be July 22nd in LA, California, Los Angeles, California. All right, so make sure y'all stay tuned for all that. Make sure y'all stay tuned for all the information that's coming, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, do whatever you need to do, share, tell a friend. All right, if you see somebody going down the wrong path, make sure y'all tell them about this page, okay? Because we freeing people the right way. All right, we not rushing. All right, we ain't patty caking over here. Ain't no Sesame Street. All right, we building bosses. We ain't building workers. All right, we're building greatness. We're not building humble people at all. All right, so if this is right up down your alley, all right, come on the board, tap in with ACA, and let's get you the right way, the freeway. All right, not the highway. All right, y'all, peace and love. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe. All that.